Yeah, I mean,
It was
didn't get cooked,
we
but
did not get cooked. I can confirm that. I won't spoil it, but
okay.
I mean,
It got me fired up a little bit. I like that.
yeah, I mean we had one of
Better stints
our
here.
better showings. That's for certain.
Okay. See, we got back in the batter's box. We were about 0 for 5. Okay.
We were
No
some
RBIs, nothing, and
it was
just
looking rough there for a little bit, that's for sure.
I'm assuming we hit probably a triple. I'm not gonna say a home run. I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
a grand slam, of course, but a triple's
bases clearing
probably
triple.
okay. So we got
Bases
one.
clearing. There might have been a couple runners on, and
Oh,
we
we
and we
might be
cleared the bases.
okay.
Yeah.
Cleared the decks there. Okay. Hey, that just got me fired up. I'm not gonna lie. This basketball game we're watching right now. I mean, it's just.
On the screen, but they are beating the shit out of these guys. I cannot lie.
Is there just something like? Do they know when I put a bet in? Like they just are like this fucking asshole. You think I'm gonna? Okay. Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, these guys are just
They're them.
they're playing. They might be. They might be
Might have.
final. We might have been looking at this thing like, oh, all the Lakers have to do is beat the Nuggets, and they can get to. They would have got slaughtered by these cats.
I fear they might be getting pissed on.
I think they would have got locked up. Because if they're
Uh,
locking up the Nuggets,
so
oof.
the defense, for some reason, I'm watching the Timberwolves, and the way they're playing defense reminds me of, and it was only a short stint, but when the Cavs came back from down 3-1, like that type of defense where they're
Yeah.
just all
Like I just
just
don't get like
long, just getting after
how
people.
like why wouldn't teams play like teams really don't want to play defense.
Oh yeah, no, that's evident. Like I was
Like
watching the
these
end of
guys, like
the
these Timberwolves guys love it. They love playing defense.
the amount of dope that they get just from fucking
Yeah.
swatting somebody, like it's uncanny. But then you see like a series like this where they love playing defense, and then you go to like Pacers Knicks. Like, does anybody want to play a lick of defense? Like somebody, anybody.
Please.
Like
Somebody try. Do
it's
something.
got it's a layup line out there. Like they're just okay. You score, then I score, then I score, then you score. Like I don't know what I'm watching as far as
I mean,
playoffs
how
go,
many did they
but
score in the first half? Like 30 something? That all
uh,
that
which
the
game are you
Nuggets
talking about?
35? All they could score is 35
35.
points.
35.
This thing's on pace to be 120 to 70. That's what we're looking at right now.
Surely you got to think in the second half, Joker just takes it to
And
the cup, right? Like no Gobert, like Cat's not even on him. They're putting Nas on him,
Murray's got
and
2. Jokic
yeah,
and Murray are combined for 10.
yeah. There's something going on. There's a lot of
Insane.
sloppy ball handling going on. No diddy.
Yeah, they have so many turnovers.
Yeah, and it was
Those guys are
like
just chucking it out of play.
I fear if they don't see Lakers on the other opponent, like the opponent's
11
jerseys,
turnovers.
they might be shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
maybe.
they might be. They used all their magic against the
They used
Lakers.
all their dope against the Lakers, and they got nothing left.
I mean, if you're using all your dope against D'Lo, like maybe you're just not.
Yeah. Maybe it's not meant to be.
I mean, if you're getting hyped up because you held Gabe Vincent to a nice goose egg, like okay, maybe maybe you're not him.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't think like I think the Nuggets are going to win this series.
You do?
I still think so. I got to see a second half. Like okay, if they get absolutely pissed on in this ending,
I
like
think it's
second half,
over. They went
it's
into like they're not the Nuggets aren't winning this game.
you don't think so?
I just don't see the Timberwolves collapsing like the Lakers would. I just
I
don't
don't know
see it.
if they get hot from three, like we know they can just.
They can, but they're down by like
I think if
down by
Jokic,
30. Like if they come back from this, then yes, I think the Nuggets can win. I think this series is over.
I think if Jokic, okay, there's gonna be a couple things. So if Jokic dominates the ball, and if he starts getting people in foul trouble, like they start calling some fouls back and forth, and he can slow down the game and just kind of chip away at the lead, then it sets up Porter for a nice 3-pointer. Then you get Murray going with the three. Like I don't know. Maybe I have a recency bias from what I've seen them do against the Lakers. But like all they need is one bucket, and they're like, okay,
The
we'll
Lakers are
go.
shit though.
That's a
They
good
are
point.
just a bunch of
That's
old men
fair.
running around. This is a bunch of young men
Young cat.
running it down. These are some young, hungry cats right here. Getting
Oh,
act like just
yeah.
think about the psychological edge of they walk into Denver, win 2, and slaughter them in game 2.
Yeah.
Like everyone was like, after the first game, they're like, "Dang, the Timberwolves played incredible, and they still barely won. Like, there's no way they can." And then they come in the second game and just like said, "Yeah, we'll chow that again."
I see you. I
And
chow
I'll
you.
keep chowing it. It's basically what they're saying, like, "I'll
Yeah.
chow that shit. You guys
Uh,
suck." Like, this is I mean, we'll see. Second half's kicking off or, tipping off
yeah,
right
but you gotta
now.
think like, what did they said? Like Timberwolves are playing good defense. Don't get me wrong, but I think the Nuggets were shooting like 37%. Like they got too good of shooters to go 37%. Like I don't care
That's the
what
thing.
defense. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
just
they'd have to the Nuggets would have to had a crazy.
they need about a 30-point
Alright,
third
why
quarter.
PJ for 3? He's bricking it. See, I don't know. These guys might be broken. The aura might be gone.
I fear my picks are fucked.
Never that against the Lakers, ever.
Man. Hey, if I can just get my money, I'm chilling. I don't care who wins.
This thing's over. He's missing open threes and then gets dunked on. I fear it's over. Oh, no.
Oh
Still up
shit.
30.
Oh my god.
No, I don't know what more you can do. They
Dude,
don't even
think
have
about
Gobert too.
that's what I'm saying.
Like, oh my gosh.
I
Might not
mean,
need him. They might just tell him, "Hey, you're good for this series. We'll see you next
yeah.
series. Just rest, buddy."
I mean, at least for my bet, like Jokic has to take it to the paint, right? Like
I'd
there's
like to
nobody
think.
in there big enough. Like he's got
Yeah,
to
I
just
mean, he
body
can't if he
people.
can't score on Karl Anthony Towns, then what are we
Season's over.
talking about?
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
Murray maybe getting gone.
okay.
Maybe. It's just like they can't just trade buckets though. That's the thing. Like I
We got
don't
to go on a
know.
run. We got to get out of the L.
Yeah, and I just don't see like the Timberwolves really like going that cold
Good
necessarily.
point. It's a fair shout. And if they do, they'll just hand it to Ant Man, and he'll just go ISO and
Yeah,
just an athletic
clear him
freak.
out, clear him out.
Get to the bucket,
Yeah,
man.
that guy's a
He's him.
he's the best.
He is.
He is him.
He reminds me of like the younger LeBron, but his jumper is reliable, and that was what
He's
they were waiting on with
I
him.
mean,
Was like he's
he just
athletic
looks
as
like
ever.
MJ.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
like
good
I'm
one.
watching MJ out there.
He's pretty
It's
good.
crazy. Then they kind of look similar too. You got to think.
Gotta think.
Long lost son. MJ was out there in the field. We know he
Maybe
was.
that is actually MJ's son.
I know.
That might be.
We need to get Kendrick on the case to figure this out.
He'll figure it out. I haven't followed any of that shit. I don't know what. Like I
Oh shit.
I
Clear
saw
runway.
something. Oh no.
What the?
Ant taking off.
Conley just trolled. He was trying to throw a lob to Ant, but it just didn't work that way. And now we're out of bounds. Should have thrown a lob. He was gonna dunk on this guy.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, Drake. Yeah, Drake and Kendrick going at it. That kind of just like.
Is Drake truly getting bodied? Is that the word on the street?
I mean, I don't think personally.
Right.
Unless someone like we gotta throw like someone's gotta have receipts on something, or
Someone
else I don't
thinking.
know what to like.
Yeah,
Everyone's
I've heard
just
about some of the allegations.
it's just he said she said.
Oh,
This
for
is my
sure.
take on it. Like Kendrick saying Drake is like a pedophile
Pedophile,
or
sure.
like all that, and like people in his team are pedophiles. Okay, and then Drake saying Kendrick beats his wife, and he doesn't, and the kid he has isn't really his kid. It's someone else's kid with his wife. Like that whole thing.
Jeez.
But I'm like, how did like
Someone bring a receipt.
one if Kendrick knows that like apparently he has dirt on them and knows that they're pedophiles, like or, like
Show
get
it.
them arrested. Like
Yeah.
you're just letting them. You're now culpable for this because now you know, and then you're letting these guys walk around on the streets.
That's a good point.
So that's my
That's a
thing.
good
I'm like, if
shout.
you actually had things like, and that's what Drake said in his most recent one. He's like, bro, if I was a pedophile, like I'd be arrested. Like you don't just like get away with that.
I
And
might
then
have to listen to him.
Kendrick's just like, you're a pedophile. And I was like,
All right.
okay,
It's good shit.
sounds good. And then
I feel like I need
Drake's
to,
like,
since
you
there's
beat
like a
your
bunch
wife.
of
And
them.
then he was like, no, I don't. And then I was like, okay, sounds good.
I think I need to
I don't
listen
know.
since there's like a bunch of them. I just need to listen to them back to back. You know what I mean? Like just
Yeah,
kind of
just
have
put
a
them in the
sesh, like just
order of
boom.
the like when they dropped, and then you'd get a little something out of it.
Okay.
You'd be like, oh, okay, they went back, and then basically what happened was Kendrick did the first one on the like
Yeah,
Metro
yeah.
Boomin album,
Yeah.
and then Drake released like an AI one, and then he released like an actual song where he was
Hmm.
talking shit. and he was saying like Kendrick doesn't even he only gets 50% of the cut, like he's not even running the show over there, like talking shit. And then Kendrick took like a while. He took like a week.
Mhm.
He was cooking shit up. He drops one, basically says, I don't know, Drake sucks. I don't fucking know something. Then Drake dropped an hour after Kendrick, or no, same night.
Mhm.
And then 30 minutes after Drake dropped the same night, Kendrick dropped again.
Oh shit.
So that he had
Okay.
some shit on deck ready. And then that's when it got crazy. Like Kendrick's like, I hope you die. Like
Sure.
they want
Sure.
to kill each other. Like it got dark real quick. I'm like, oh, okay, guys.
I mean, does it need to be settled with a nice 1v1, like for the
I
bread?
mean, they might as well at this point. I mean,
Like,
Kendrick's losing that child, but he's
I
like
fear you,
5'4", but I fear he's losing that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if like anyone wins or loses. Like some of the songs are like good and like there's some good beat. Like there's
Okay.
some good songs. Like I think the one of the ones that Kendrick dropped, like two of the Kendrick songs are good. Like you could
Mhm.
listen to it and vibe out, and then one of the Drake songs is kind of like that too. Like they're like, oh shit, all right, this is pretty good.
Okay. I was gonna ask about that as
Yeah.
like a rap
And then
fan. Like, are we getting good
we're
tracks,
getting
or are
some
they
good
just
track.
like
Yeah, there's some good tracks in there.
shit?
But then
Okay.
it's just getting a little dark. It's just getting like you're a pedophile, you're you're
Sure.
grooming children, like you're beating your wife and your kid isn't even yours. And like yeah, I'm
Big
like,
words
whoa,
there.
okay. We're getting we're going deep. I'm like, how much more can we do? Apparently, so like on the big one that Kendrick dropped like 30 minutes after Drake dropped his, he's claiming that there's a girl, Drake has a daughter that he's been keeping under wraps and that he doesn't see and doesn't talk to. And then in Drake's most recent one he came out with, he basically said that he had people feeding Kendrick information for the last week to get
Oh
him to bite on it. But then that could just be like he could just be saying that shit.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
maybe
yeah.
it's
He just
true.
spins it.
Yeah, maybe he spins it that way, so no one knows shit. Like who cares?
Wait, so these guys are acting like they're Tony Soprano, like just
Yeah,
running this
like
shit? Like,
apparently
oh,
they
I
had
had a guy who
like Drake
ran
said,
and
we've
then
been cooking this up for a week and you bid on it. Like he was saying all that in his most recent thing, and he just basically called him like you just latched onto info. You didn't even do your research. Like you're an idiot. You're a bitch. Like you're all the above. Like that's basically what he was saying. I'm like, sure, man. Like I don't know. No one will ever know. This thing will just kind of like blow over, and so like there's gonna be half the people be like, "Dang, Drake won that," and then half the people be like, "Kendrick won that," and then it'll just
world will never know. Okay.
go on like normal.
And then actually, it'd be kind of cool though if we get like Future to just drop his shit in, because then we get some more tracks. Like, all right,
Yeah, I
let's
mean
get
the one thing
everybody in
that's
here.
interesting is like some other people still like try and like Drake dissed like ASAP Rocky, and then Rick Ross is still trying to diss Drake, so Drake always has to throw a couple bars at Rick Ross, calling him a fat bastard, and like,
Sure, sure, just
and
the
so
easy
that
one.
goes. He basically told ASAP Rocky that like, I was smashing Rihanna before you were smashing Rihanna, like
I
that
mean,
type
we
of
kind of
thing.
figured that out.
And I was like, okay, like, cool, sounds
Uh,
good. This is supposed to be between Kendrick,
so
but
everybody's just getting shot here. Like,
everyone
okay,
was
we're
shooting
just
at
hitting a
Drake
little.
basically. No one else was shooting at anyone else. It was like Drake is he was all the people that were dissing Drake. It was who was it? It was Kendrick,
Mhm.
like
Yeah, Rick
ASAP
Ross.
Rocky, I think. Rick Ross, The Weeknd.
Yeah, how'd the weekend get in
I
there?
don't know.
Like,
I'm not really sure.
we want to throw Barney in there too. Like, what do
There
we?
was a bunch of people in there. I think there's a couple people I'm missing. I'm like,
Jeez,
dang, they gotta.
Drake's 1v4 and he's fucking winning.
Drake, yeah, he had a bar and
Imagine that.
he's like, what the fuck is this, a 20v1? And yeah, I was like,
That's pretty
basically,
good.
everyone's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, talking shit. And then Kendrick flipped it and he was like, this isn't 20v1, it's 1v20 if I gotta smack all the ghostwriters you have.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, okay, that was clever, that was
That's
good.
a
Spun
good
it
one.
back in his face. But they just been
Switch
doing
it.
that. They just been spinning everything back. And I'm like, okay, like, are we gonna get somewhere? Someone gonna like I'm waiting for someone to release like a Twitter DM or like the
Something like
the the
some
one that
joker
would
or
be
something.
crazy is if like one of them has a like a if Drake he said he's like tapping phones and stuff like that. Like if Drake at the first 30 seconds of his next diss has like a phone call between one of his rats and one of Kendrick's people, and they're talking
Holy
about like, oh
shit.
yeah, like Drake actually has another kid on the low, like that he's trying to keep hidden, and then he releases that like, hey,
That
I
would be
actually
fire.
got your dumb ass. But you
Yeah, in
could the
4K.
problem is you could do shit like that with AI now. You could AI a fucking convo.
That's a good point.
So who knows? Nobody's real.
Yeah,
Shit's a simulation.
that's a good point. Well, as long as we're getting some good music, I mean, shit.
Yeah,
That's the
there are
only
some
thing that
bangers
matters.
in there. Kendrick's got
Didn't
a couple
21
bangers.
Savage take a shot too at Drake? I thought I saw one, like he did a bar.
I don't think he did. I think Drake was talking shit to Kendrick, saying like, you're saying you're not in the like you're the big one, you're not the big three, and he was like, SZA is bigger than you, 21 Savage is bigger than you, Travis Scott's bigger than you, and he was
I
like
did
talking.
hear about that bar. Okay.
That was
Okay.
early days. That's when it was like kind of like nothing too personal. Now it's like
Go fuck yourself.
you're
And
a
you just
I hope you die, and like I wish your dad used a condom. Your dad doesn't love you. Like kill yourself. Like you're a pedophile. You're grooming children. Like
I mean, I
yeah,
think
it got real crazy. You're beating your wife. Like your wife had. You think the kid's yours. It's actually another man's kid. Like I
got
was like,
bad.
wait a second, where are we
Got
going?
ugly. I think it's time for Drake to bring in the ultimate Ghost Rider and W2S and just really get this thing.
Yeah, we should get some. Let's get music videos in this thing too while we're at it.
Yeah, like what are we?
Be pretty elite.
That would be
I just really
crazy too, because then in your disc you could have like different, like that's where you could leak like the DM
Well,
pictures and shit.
in one of the disses, the big one that he dropped 30 minutes before Kendrick did the follow-up one that kind of like
Hmm.
turned the tide again. In the video, it was the van from Good Kid, Mad City. Like they put it in a car compactor and they like smashed the van,
Mm.
and that was like a part of the thing. I was like, okay, bro, whatever. Like you got him. You showed
All
him.
right, they putting him in a vice. All right,
Yeah.
fair enough. I mean, if we're getting some good bangers, like shit, it's good shit. I mean, is it on the level of like the '90s where you get like no Vaseline and shit
I
from
mean, I don't
Ice
think any
Cube?
of them are like that
Yeah, they're not
good,
like into it. Okay.
but like they're into it. Like they're that deep. Like
Yeah, they're getting after it a
they're
little
getting
bit.
really, really personal, and like there is, yeah, this is ugly. I think it's good though. I think that shit's funny.
I'm hyped to listen to it. I just wanted to get like let a couple of them come through and then I'll listen to them. So I was like,
Yeah,
I'm not doing this whole back and forth. Like, give me a couple, let me listen to them all back to back,
yeah.
get the whole story.
Get the
Um,
gist of it.
yeah, I'm like the same way. I hate watching like TV shows where I gotta wait week to week. Like, I'm gonna wait till the season drops and I'm gonna watch the whole thing. Like,
B-
I just
binge all the diss tracks. Let it happen.
yeah, yeah. Like, I'm a lazy bastard and I
Yeah.
know it. Speaking of lazy bastards, I mean, Jesus, Joker's got 12.
I
Like,
fear this shit's over. They're down by 30.
Joker, can you get me my 60,
They're down by
please?
30 with 6 minutes left in the third.
Oh shit. Ant, come on, somebody. I feared I should have taken the unders, but I was like, surely Joker's not losing at home, right? Like, nah, not back to back. I fear he might. I fear it's gonna happen. Are we really looking at a sweep here?
We might be. And I'd like to think Denver gets one, but I mean the way it's shaping up now. Oh,
I mean, I don't know if it gets any easier than. I mean, going on the road, maybe you get like a. I don't know. Like they just look. They look like they don't know how to take care of the basketball. It's like
yeah,
the
it looks
Lakers,
bad.
like I talked about how the Lakers had the turnover bug. It's like they just passed it over to the Nuggets and said, "This is your burden to carry." It's crazy. Okay, so we got some good rap beef going on. We got some good basketball games going on, and then you got to think like, okay, Minnesota sweeps Denver. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of buying stock in OKC.
Yeah, I mean it could be OKC, Minnesota, and the young cats go at it.
I fear Kyrie might lose in the second. And
Oh,
then does that set the
Pistons,
stage for the old folks to just team up for one last ride?
one last ride, and they probably just get slaughtered.
Lose by 30 to Ant
Just going
solo.
out, just going out sad, sad as shit.
Get the banana boat crew plus Steph
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
somehow.
might as well. Get them all on one team. I mean, we're basically gonna. I feel like that's what we're gonna see with the Olympics, though.
Pretty much.
Like one last hurrah from the
Yeah.
old lads getting the gold medal. Like that's what I feel like we're seeing with that.
Jokic just doesn't want to see it, so he just goes Super Saiyan and beats him, and you're like, okay, thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks, Yoke. I mean, I'm a little bit behind you, and again, wall cuts half the TV. Is Joker just getting bodied? Like, is
Yeah,
there
he's just getting his shit. Naj Reed swatting the shit out of him. Like
where
it
did
ain't
not
looking
like
good. I know.
what? This guy's played 17 minutes. He's got 4 blocks.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell? I thought I was like, oh, the Go Bears home. Like, okay, like this should be free money in the paint. No, apparently not.
Yeah. I mean, you like to think.
Apparently, Reed said, "I'm him." That's insane. Yeah, 4 blocks, 1 steal. That a baby. Good shit.
Getting pissed on. All you can say, really.
2 McDaniels, 2 steals, 1 block. Kyle Anderson. That is a small forward who was guarding against Joker.
Yeah.
First of all, he's got 7 assists, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1 block. Like,
Doing his
damn.
thing.
Yeah. I mean, what do we do? I mean, Joker almost has 7 assists and 8 rebounds, but it's not enough. I fear they might run out of gas. That might be the problem.
Oh.
The Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, I think they guys could be
Like, are
dead.
they?
Guys
Damn,
could be dead in the water. Just getting run through.
might be. Jamal Murray's got 6.
They're getting suffocated.
See, we don't know though if he might not have seen his girlfriend. That might be the thing. Because we learned in the bubble, if he sees his girlfriend, he's gonna be letting threes fly. Maybe that's a situation that's come up possibly.
Yeah.
Might be something developing. Maybe we'll find out in the next diss track. You know, Drake will kind of leak that out. Yeah, and then kind of going to the game that was earlier tonight. I swear, I don't understand why my backdrop tweaks if I wear a black shirt. Because if I wear my black hoodie, doesn't tweak.
Your
Wearing a
shirt
black
is the
shirt,
one that
it's not liking it.
yeah, it's not a fan.
No, it doesn't like a little Celtic soccer club here, bud. Actually, I think it's rugby. So no, the Celtic football club. My bad.
Damn, Asim got subbed out. Over.
I mean, yeah, that was. It was to be
They
expected.
put Purj back in.
No,
Was
from
it?
what I heard, they are going with somebody else.
What?
Who is
Get
it?
Purge back.
Dude, I have it in our thing. I think it's not
Okay.
Purge. It's somebody else. It's
Somebody else, huh?
He was in the league last year. He was on like a shit team.
Okay. Kind of
Oh,
brainstorm.
not OG. Is it Johnny?
Is it Johnny?
I think it might be.
Johnny O.
I fear it
Not
might be
Jimbo?
Johnny. No, not that I know of.
Sure.
I mean, hey, sure. I wouldn't mind it. You're trying to win. You're trying to get your piece of the pie. I get it. You know, trying to get a
Yeah.
little slick
Yeah,
one
fuck it.
through qualifiers. And then just kind of going over the Pacers game real quick.
Yeah.
Knicks take it 121, 117. I mean, somebody play a lick of defense, please, for the love of God. I mean, you got Turner giving you 23, Siakam 19, Halliburton giving you 6.
Yeah. Refs got involved at the end of that one.
Yeah, I'd like to see us swallow some whistles there.
Yeah, well, they were getting involved in that one.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the alleged offensive foul
I
on
did see it.
Halliburton.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm not really.
Oh.
Some might say that's home cooking.
Some might say, thank you, Madison Square Garden, for your hospitality.
MSG, and I'm not talking about at the hometown buffet.
No, I'm not talking about sodium.
No. And then you look at, I mean, I had no idea Anunoby would be such a good pickup for the Knicks. Like, I saw that trade go through, and I was like, okay, like, cool. But, I mean, you've been playing pretty good.
This dude might be MJ, bro. The fadeaway he just hit,
Oh, God.
this dude might be him. He hit a fadeaway over 2 people. I mean, it kind of looked more like Kobe, but that shit looked crazy.
He's just so athletic, but his jumper's reliable. How the hell did the Lakers beat these guys last year in the play-in?
I know. Well, I think he had a broken wrist or something, right? He hurt
Oh,
his
that's
hand.
true.
He was
Yeah, he
just
did.
bricking everything.
Yeah, I'm like a couple
Boom,
seconds
fade
behind you, so
away.
I'm watching this fade away. Come on now. I mean, you're assuming I double teamed him. There's no way he makes it. Yeah, he's
He's him.
he's doing a LeBronto. That's what's happening.
He's him.
Okay, so Ant's him.
Yeah, correct.
So the line might be from now on: take Joker less, Ant more.
Yeah, maybe, but Joker will go for 40 next game just because you took him less. You know what? Maybe what we should do is I get involved and we just do opposites, and one of us has to hit, right?
What if we both don't hit? So
We probably both won't. It'll
an
probably just be
Evis.
perfect. It's like you take over, I take under, and then one guy will go over, one guy will go under, and you're like, oh, what the fuck? Like, of course now. And then the one time you take one guy over, I'll take one guy under, they'll both go over.
Sure.
We both lose again, and then we'll take them both to go under, and they'll both go over. We're like, okay, we're cursed.
Yeah, literally. Maybe I needed to stick to my rules and save my betting for football season because I got a better feel around football season and who's gonna do what. Basketball, I don't know. It's like
I feel like if I ever bet on Call of Duty too, I look at it and I'm like, okay, what looks like the right pick? Okay, then I don't pick that.
Sure.
And I'm like, what pick would I just never really think about picking? Like a random like Priesta over. You're like,
Yeah.
okay, sure, let's do it. And then that's the random shit that hits. You're like, not a dashy over, not a whenever you think like, oh, I'll take Simp over, they'll 3-0 smoke him and he won't get enough kills, you know? And you're just like, what's going on here?
Dashy over is so tough too because he puts down so much damage and he just doesn't
He just
get the
gets
kills in the
no
hard
kills.
point. Oh my god, he'll finish a hard point of like 7k damage with like 20 kills, and you're like, ah,
Rough.
come on, Dashy, finish him off. Yeah, Jesus, unless Joker pulls something out of his hat this game.
He's gonna have to pull some shit out his ass.
Yeah.
All right, should we go to
COD
picks?
Let's do it. Scroll over there. Let's see how our triple looks here.
All right. Pull this thing up.
I know we got costed in one game.
We were so close to. Well, they finally put the points in for this, so we got 14 officially that week. Shit week.
Okay.
But we're on 20, and that's without these 3 games in.
Oh shit, we did.
So we got them all right. We gave Heretics credit. We didn't give Breach enough credit. Typical standard phase. Thank you.
Thank you for doing your job, gentlemen.
We gave Vegas a little too much credit again.
Sure.
We gave Teach 1, and Teach got us 1. He actually did clutch to get us 1. So
I saw. I was like,
so
okay,
he literally did it for us. This one, as predicted,
3-1.
LAG, we're gonna get something.
Flames is just on a can.
Those Seattle Cats folded.
Yeah.
And then we got this perfect, and this was a 3-1. So we're gonna get how many points? So this will be perfect. So that's 3 points, and then this will be 4 points. So we're gonna have 27 points for this week.
Okay.
27. I want to see, like, is that one of the better weeks we've ever had? My prediction. Yeah.
That might be our best
23. Week. Were we doing it week Major 1? I don't think we did it. No, we weren't doing it yet.
We didn't.
So, yeah, starting in Major 2, I mean, this will be our best week so far. Our best week was 23 points, and we're going to be rolling through with a nice 27 piece.
Boys are catching fire just at the right point in the season.
Yeah, when you get the double points ones, especially spot on, you get that 6 points. Ooh, it does wonders for you.
The amount of dopamine you get just by looking at it.
It does wonders.
Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I don't know if we didn't give Boston enough credit or we just didn't account for Optic just trolls so much. Like,
yeah.
They do so much unnecessary
Once I saw Beans out, though, I low-key was thinking this is going to get weird because they'll just not take the shit serious at all.
Yeah.
And then Kenny's PC glitching and the lag. They were probably so checked.
Yeah,
Kenny's getting slammed. They didn't even change servers. They just changed the PC out. He's probably still lagging. They're
bro.
probably so checked.
I just couldn't believe like Shawnee is. I mean, he was holding his own for the most part, but he's taking freaking rips from his little pen in between
Yeah.
S&D rounds. I'm like, this guy's crazy.
Shout
Yeah,
out
I
to
mean, it
Construction
was
Man.
just probably Construction Man or something. But I feel like I still don't think that Snoopy like because I saw everybody giving him his fire. Like he's getting a lot of kills, but I feel like he's getting unnecessary kills that are putting his teammates in such a tough spot to play around him. Like
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with these guys. I mean,
he goes so
I think they're
rogue.
just pretty chalked, really. Like, there's just
Yeah.
not much to. Like, I don't know what to do with him.
What happened to P Dog? What?
He's ass, I guess.
Where'd he
I
go?
fear he's ass.
Oh, you fair? Holy shit.
I want to look at the actual standings.
I mean, to be fair, the game that they just won champs in, it was 100 health, and you could kill people in like 2
That is
bullets.
correct.
So, kind of thing.
So here's the Toronto major standings. I think everyone. The games that are coming up, which is Surge and Thieves are both in, but like Vegas and Boston. There's a 7. I think Vegas is out of winners. Boston's out of winners. It's these 4.
Oh
Ravens,
shit.
Heretics, LAG, Minnesota that are all fighting for. So like this Ravens Rocker game, winner goes. This Gorillas Heretics game, winner goes. So
Never in a million years did I think I'd say that the Gorillas could be in winners.
yeah, that's gonna be pretty crazy. New York versus Ultra could be fun, and then Optic LA Thieves could maybe be a little fun. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'll watch the Ravens Minnesota one and the Gorillas Heretics one just because like winner gets winners.
Sure.
There you
Sure.
go. Winner
When
gets
you're
winners.
in. It's a good point.
And here's the regular season standings. I mean, 5th place, 9-17 is a crime.
What is this, like the Eastern Conference?
34% map win percentage,
Holy Christ.
and we're in 5th place.
I mean, look at
What are we doing?
Carolina. They're coming up. They're
Low-key
making their way
Subliners
up.
is just about as close to Rocker as they are to Optic, so there's a clear.
Clear top 3.
Yeah, and then New York, and then everyone else. I think Thieves are pretty good. I think they'll end up being like 5th, 6th. I think LAG probably also. If I had to guess, I'd say LAT and LAG will be 5th, 6th.
Mhm.
I think Ravens. Oh, I think Ravens make champs somehow.
I want to see it.
I want to say Ravens and Seattle. I think this Minnesota team sucks.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
think
they're
these
gonna
cats
last.
like they just have a little bit of a buffer. Like if they go to a LAN and get hot and they get a top 6, like they might just do enough to go like 2-5 for the next stage and just
Yeah,
move
just to
on.
hold on. I mean, I feel like Lenz is like lost. I don't think he knows what to do with Standy in the lineup. Like he
Yeah,
just
no one really knows. You have like 2 sets of players that do the same shit. Like Linz and Standy do the same shit, and Gunless and Accuracy do the same shit. So
slow ARs, really fast paced.
no wonder they were gonna struggle. Like, what
Yeah.
were these people thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really understand the idea of just recycling these rosters over and over again. Like someone drops somebody, then they just get picked up by another
Yeah.
team, and it doesn't work, and they get picked up by another team. Like it's just.
Yeah, like surely like ASIM doesn't get a shot in the league anymore, right? Like we gotta just
I fear he has the Zuma buff, where
yeah,
you're
but
from
like
a Zuma, you got to spot.
but how long does that last for? Like the guy had a this is the little card came out and
Yeah.
he had a 48. You can only have a 50. The worst you can have.
Jesus Christ.
So he had like he had a 52 and then you get a -4 for being 0
Uh,
and 5 or whatever, and there you go.
It's like
You get a
you're
48. He's last in everything except for like damage per round in control. And
okay. Putting in
they're just
damage.
like third. He's like third to last in that. So guys getting
Like,
Kentucky fried out there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he should, but I mean, it's a friendship league. We've seen that for
Friendship
a very
cheese,
long time. Yeah.
classic friendship cheese.
Um, yeah, I don't look at any teams where I'm like, okay, if they made a move and brought Asim in, like that makes the difference.
Yeah, I don't think
I,
anyone's saying that.
I just don't see it. I mean, the closest I could see is like Boston, but they already tried that.
Yeah, I think
Like,
Boston's pretty set. I think the only thing is like is Bean's back. Like he
yeah,
chalks.
what
Like
what
what's
happened to
good?
him? Like,
Guy
was
like
he
break his
just
back or something, or
construction man got a little too
just
rough with
he's
him?
just
And
fat
just
stooge and he back hurts.
he
Like
just tweaked his back waking up in the morning, just
yeah,
stretched and
maybe
bang. Yeah, I'm not
not looking
100%
good.
sure what's going on. No, but did you see Benjay on the desk?
I did see Benji in a damn hoodie
Oh
on the desk.
shit,
That shit is
bro!
hilarious.
That guy's got that COVID work from home look like nailed perfectly. And I'm a stooge who dresses like that working from home, so I get it. But if I was told I'm gonna be on the big screen, maybe I'm gonna kind of
Yeah,
freshen up a little bit, maybe dress a
facts.
little bit more. Benjay doesn't give a fuck.
No, my guy doesn't care at all.
I don't know why they brought him in. I didn't even think he's affiliated with the league. I thought he's just affiliated with Atlanta FaZe.
I think maybe just because people weren't
It's
what's his
unavailable.
name? Nameless still isn't there, right?
No,
Yeah, so maybe they're just like
fuck
looking
it.
like let's get Benji because Benji lives in Columbus, so
Oh, okay. So he was in studio because Zuma was saying they were just like bringing him in, like via like
uh
Zoom or some shit.
no, he was there on the desk.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, no, he was there live with Alley Cat and Puckett and all them.
Man,
Yeah,
what a breakdown. And then he gives the best answers, but he can't do that on the flank, and I
no.
don't understand it.
Yeah, on the flank he starts yapping.
He just, I love it when Aches just tells him to just shut the fuck up. Like he's been going for like 20 minutes. He's like,
Or he'll
can you
just put
shut
the
up?
camera thing on and it's just like Ben J and the little thing just like blasting. That shit is funny too.
Uh, that's it, bro. He just when he gets mad, bro, he just sounds like a little kid. If you're not gonna let me fucking talk, I'm gonna leave a
He
call. I'm
gets
gonna
so
leave a call
pissed.
right now. I'm gonna
I
fucking
love
do
it.
it.
He gets so checked.
I love when Octane will just mute out and he just talks to his chat. He's like,
Yeah, he's like,
this
I'm
guy
not.
just won't stop talking.
Yeah, this shit is good.
After I switched over from the Scump and like methods watch party over to Octanes or like Zuma's more, it's way better watching it. Like I liked watching it at first with Scump, but then it just became like so many gimmicks and it's just Hex talking the whole time. And it's so weird. And it's about Bose's music. Like
Yeah,
it's just so salesy. Like
like
this guy.
what are we doing here?
Yeah, I was like, bro, what do we Jokic still has 16. Come on, Yoke. God damn it.
Put another screen up.
Ant's got 20.
Are
Okay.
they getting shit on still?
I mean, they're down by 22.
Yeah, they're getting
So
shit
it's
on.
better than what they were getting
It
shit
is
on.
better than what it was. I'll
Hex.
give
Oh,
them that. That's fair.
yeah, I
That's
mean,
fair enough.
surely you have to get this one if it's going to be a
The
series, right?
Timberwolves are
Like,
second favorites to win the NBA Finals as of right now.
who's first? Oh, Boston.
Celtics. Yeah.
I don't trust Boston. I just
I
don't.
just don't think anyone in the East can beat them. I feel like they just have a pretty free track
Oh, yeah.
to the finals, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Spida has enough in the wheelhouse to get that done. All right, that was some good Call of Duty stuff. I had yesterday I decided to play some rank play for some
Okay.
fun.
Just for some dope?
For some dope. I mean, the first match I ended up getting a nice little 35, got literally 35 XP. I'm like, oh, I mean, it's
Nice.
better than 20, so I'll take it. And then I played a Vista hardpoint, and I dropped another back-to-back 35, and we lost. And I was like, you know what?
I'm
I'm
good.
just gonna. I think I'm done for the night. Even
Yeah.
though my stat line was good, I'm like,
Just yeah. When you just don't have it.
I mean, I had a teammate. I don't know what he was doing, but we're at P1 rotation from the P5 to P1. So we held P5. We're going to P1. We have the backside. Boom.
Yeah.
Easy rotation. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm top bridge. I drop down on somebody trying to crash from low P5, like the low, like statue area, trying to get underneath to hop up on bridge. So jump down to chow him. My teammate doesn't call out that he's calling in a cruise. I did not know if a cruise hits by you because of that smoke, you lose all aim assist.
Yeah.
So I'm in this gunfight because if I win this one, it's easy money. I win the gunfight, I can wrap upstairs, I can cut 2 people, like we're holding the hill, we win, no problem. Instead, I get him like one shot and I try to pull up my Renetti and the smoke came through. I shot fucking wind. I'm like,
Shooting
wait,
circles around him.
oh. And then there's 2 guys on me, so I got one of them, and then the second one I was supposed to get. So there's only 2 people that can hit the hill. We have 3 people in the hill and they get shit on.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh Jesus. Like I lost the passion for this rank. It's unfortunate. Like
I am not touching ranked. That shit just ain't it.
yeah, I wanted to get diamonds like pretty bad, but I mean, solo king is so freaking difficult.
Yeah,
Like
it's impossible. There's nothing
I
you can do.
I got teammates that are in freaking platinum that have no idea what the hell they're doing. Flipping spawns willy nilly. Don't understand how to like when I tell you, hey, hold on the front. I'm pinching the back. Like hold. Can't do it. So we'll try some freaking rebirth. You
Yeah,
know?
maybe some rebirth will be the dope we need.
Maybe we need to get the boys together, do some ranked rebirth. Maybe then we'll run into
Maybe.
cheaters, and then we'll be chalk for the rest of the year. Which
It's down bad. When in doubt, there's a cheater there looking for you, sniffing you out.
dude, like the guy you freaking played Cellium the other day. Holy
I know
shit!
that guy was.
In an LAG skin.
That guy was on crack. I don't know what he was doing.
Bro, the American sniper was on your ass. Like he
Yeah,
was
that guy was
dotting you up.
ripping. That guy was ripping shit.
Holy shit! All right, is it I mean, do we try to just give Yoka like? Give me
Jokic.
30, damn it!
Jokic. They're so checked. They need to cut this thing to like 10 to 12 really quick, or else they're gonna start pulling starters. I think. I had to
I mean,
guess. It's 22-point game.
Mike Malone almost got in a fight with the ref within the first 2 minutes. Oh, they did
That
hit a
shit was
3.
that shit was
Okay.
hilarious. That shit was hilarious.
Oh, he
I
hit a
was so
3.
mad.
I was a little worried when I saw Aaron Gordon was hot with like 10 right away. I was like, that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
I mean, if you hit another 3, that's the hard part about this game is like, if you hit a couple threes, you get the crowd back into it and you cut the lead, and that's not unheard of.
Yeah.
Like I've seen a lot of teams come back from 20 down. Like it just, I think there's something in the league where they just want a bunch of offense. It's like the NFL where
Oh, they definitely want offense.
they
For
just
sure.
need. Well, I always pick the over. I'm like, I mean, they surely want offense, so surely the over, and then that's when I just get fucking piss slammed. Ant's got 20 still. Okay, thank you, Ant. Appreciate it. All right, let me just.
How's that not a
pull over to
foul?
Twitter. Okay. It's cut half my face. That's good shit.
There we go. I hear you.
Telling you, brother, I'm in a freaking mixer watching the original Yu-Gi-Oh series. Like
Yeah, you're still rolling.
oh brother, I'm
You're locked in.
I'm locked the fuck in. We're facing the Shadow Realm. We're finding people with there's like
We're
one guy
everywhere.
with a ring that takes you through different like shadows, and then
hmm
you got the Millennium Puzzle, of course, with like
Sure.
the freaking the person in the puzzle is like always pissed off when he gets called out and he's not dueling. He's like, "Why am I here?" Like,
Yeah.
well, Yugi just broke down, so
You just checked.
you need to take over. It's just like there's one episode they're in like a like virtual reality game and like somebody dies in it, so they just digitize and then Yugi starts
Yeah.
crying and the Pharaoh comes out. You're like,
Just
this
pissed.
shit is crazy, but I love it. Brings me back to my childhood. Um, I mean, we've talked about this a couple times, and I've been kind of one that's been on this train about the fact that like, not saying it's not taxing physically to play a professional sport, but like at the end of the day, you are playing a professional sport. Like, it's better than
Yeah.
probably less taxing than working like a 15-hour shift or something. Like that's probably
Yeah.
what's going on, and it's cool to hear Josh Hart kind of explain that.
It's a reality, but the reality also is our jobs is to play basketball, and our
Sure.
job is, and it's you got people getting up at 6 a.m. doing 12-hour shifts. Those guys are tired. For us that we're playing the game, and obviously we're fortunate enough to play a game like this, but we have to keep that in perspective. I mean, we got to go out and compete and play a game that we love to do and compete at the highest level. So, we got to make sure we're full of energy and lively every time we step on the court. And I think that's the biggest thing. I don't think we can, blame this on fatigue. We got to,
This was after a loss, I think, that they had to Philly.
hmm
Like, yeah, he's putting it in a great perspective. Like, I mean, bro, if I'm getting paid millions of dollars,
Yeah, you're
like,
getting paid millions.
you'll get. I'll every time I'm on a court, I'll give you something.
I
Like,
play defense like the Timberwolves do. If you pay me, you could pay me $200K a year, bro. I'll go out there. I'm
I'm sold.
playing defense.
Oh yeah, you could pay me.
I'll lock
you could
in.
Pay me. You can pay me to $500K and tell me my only job is to shut down the superstar. I'll find a way.
Yeah.
Like I won't. I don't need to score. I'll just lock down the superstar. I'll find a
Yep.
way.
Make
Like
it happen.
I might have some take fouls. Maybe a couple cheap shots. Like what are we gonna do? Let me get him out of rhythm. But it's good to hear from Josh because, like, yeah, I mean, if I'm thinking about situation like where you're paying a superstar like 30 million a year, like a Kawhi or something, and then like you're only playing like a little over half the season here, but you're in
Yeah.
there for like 25 minutes. Like at some point, that becomes the law of diminishing returns says that's bullshit.
Facts.
This is pretty funny. Okay. So, I mean, obviously, we're all aware of the Hamas protests that are going on campuses, but there's something about a bunch of stooges down at LSU who were chanting at the Hamas campers that they have 0 SEC championships.
Oh, geez.
I mean,
0 national championships! 0 SEC championships! 0!
You gotta love just dumb idiots, man. You gotta love them.
God bless those guys, bro. Just fucking, you get yelled at. 0. Okay.
You got 0.
0. You'd get your ass beat in the SEC.
Get your ass beat. You can't handle the trenches like that.
Can't handle it. Okay. Can't do it. That's some good shit right there. That is comedy. And of course, it had to be like the most unathletic looking white guys that are talking this shit. Like it couldn't have been somebody who like we could expect like, okay, maybe you could hold your own on the field. Like no, just these are the guys drinking probably White Claw, sitting in the student section, getting buzzed. But you gotta love passion. Gotta love it. All right. This is, I think Matt Walsh might have the best comeback. Candace, which I'm not 100% sure if that's her real name. If this is, I don't know. You never know what's going on Twitter. This could just be a dude with a weird profile picture. You never know.
Yeah.
But they said if my rent money is paying for my landlord's mortgage, shouldn't I be a part owner? It's not how economics work. That's. But Matt Walsh has a great example. It says this reminds me of the time when I bought a Big Mac and became CEO of McDonald's. I mean, sure.
Correct.
What do you think about it actually? If you
it all makes sense.
By that logic, if I buy a 40-piece McNugget, I better get some equity. Goddamn it,
a little bit, right? I'm helping out.
At least some extra barbecue sauce.
That's not how. It's not how free market society functions. Candace. Someone didn't pay attention in the econ senior year.
Sure. That's where things, we had those
started
graphs,
to spiral.
you know what I mean? And we had the, one was the law of supply, one was the law of demand, and then if we, reach equilibrium, that's where pricing, and then but there's nothing in there that says because that would be if you go to Walmart and you buy something, now you're an owner of Walmart. That's
correct. Yeah,
it's not how that works.
It's not how this thing works. Whoever buys the most gets the most ownership. Yeah,
unfortunately, it's not. I mean, if there was a way to make that system work, I mean, sure, let's go for it. But I don't think I don't think be able to dot the I's and cross the T's on that one. But congratulations, Matt. You bought a Big Mac and now you're an owner. So that's some good shit. This is just queso being queso. Now, is the quiz obviously, whose burger is it? I feel like maybe
I could get this.
That's what I'm saying. I think we might be honorary fat asses, but I think we might be able to kind of hold our own here. But Case,
whose burger?
Oh no! I hope for my own sake that I get at least one of these wrong. That's a McDouble from McDonald's. So.
Sure.
It's not Sonic.
Easy money.
I know a Sonic burger.
Answer.
Bang.
Whose burger is this?
Burger King.
Yep.
Answer.
Oh no,
Whose burger is this?
that's
Red
Red
Robin.
Robin.
Answer.
Every time.
Whose burger is this?
You know
What a
I
burger.
don't know.
Whataburger.
I'm
Why?
gonna guess.
Because it's not
Whataburger?
In-N-Out and it's
Say
not
that it looks
McDonald's,
like
so
something that would come from,
Is it
like,
Whataburger or
Whataburger or
Whataburger?
something.
Whataburger.
Would you try?
No,
Whose burger is this?
that's Arby's.
I didn't know that one.
You know,
Whose
Arby's had
burger is
burgers
this?
like that.
That's
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
Bang.
No, I'm not gonna get one wrong.
Answer.
I'm not gonna get one wrong. I'm cooked.
Whose burger is this?
That's Wendy's.
Wendy's.
That's a Dave single. Oh
Answer.
my god! I didn't get a single one wrong.
Oh, I love how he finishes
He's so
Wendy's by
pissed.
saying it's a Dave.
Today, like specifically.
I think I've eaten at Arby's one time, and it was I'm trying to think. It was my cousin's wedding back when I was probably like 13 or 14. I just remember like I ate the Arby's, and then we went through like the windy roads.
Yeah.
Got just car sick as a motherfucker.
As you
It got the window, keep it moving. So we haven't been back to Arby's since because that's just that's not the
do.
thing.
They got the meats though, just in case you need them.
Did absolutely cheese sauce was legendary. I will say. that.
Okay, all right. That's probably what.
That's
switched over.
that's kind of what came back. That's a good point actually. Wendy's, I think I can count on my hand how many times I've eaten there.
Really. I like a Wendy's.
Yeah.
A little baconator. Baconator
Yeah, I was
and a
kind of
frosty. Chocolate frosty.
Chocolate Frosty is legendary. I think my brother kind of skewed me away from it because he said, and I quote, I think he got a double baconator and he said it's nothing but a load of horse shit. So, kind of took
Alright.
his review, said, okay, if Big Brother hates this, maybe I should kind of
Yeah, maybe.
learn from my elders here.
Yeah.
So I have not gone for a Dave single, but I mean, there's just something also about a square patty that just doesn't sit right.
Yeah,
with
it's
me.
a little odd.
You can't say it's natural because I know the cow isn't a square. You know what I mean? Like that's just what are we Minecraft cows?
Yeah.
Here? Like they're just perfectly square. All right. I mean, we didn't do too bad. Only missed one, two
All right.
actually. Shit. Barstool Sports always gives me some good shit for this. They said a guy on the internet has potentially revolutionized the sandwich game forever with this new cutting method. I do recall one time in my life I tried to cut a sandwich like this, and I got a text on my phone from the FBI saying, "Don't you fucking dare."
Don't even think about
So,
it.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking, and don't you
Keep this under wraps.
Yeah, you've stumbled onto some top secret information.
Yeah.
That way. I mean, I just feel like it's a waste of time though, because it depends how much time you have to eat. Because if you cut it in half, then I know, okay, chow down the first one, chow down the second one, we're good.
Yeah.
I get the feeling with the way this is cut, this is more of like if you're on like a diet and you want to maximize the food, so you have to eat like 3 pieces instead of just 2. That's kind of what I get from it.
But it's the same size sandwich.
I know.
No matter how much you cut. I think they're just like, I think they're trying to get that more opportunities for the perfect bite. That's what I
Okay.
think. I think your first bite on every single one of these pieces is a
It's
perfect
max.
bite. It's like
I
that
see
shit
that.
hits. Now the next bites, I don't know how you'll really like maneuver around the sandwich to get that next bite, but
Good point.
like you're gonna have to go side on your next bite, and then you're just getting a lot more bites with crust.
Okay, so you're a big fan of bite with crust.
I mean, I don't know if I am, but I know with this sandwich,
Right.
I'm getting 3 elite level bites.
Sure.
But all the other bites got crust in there, crust included. I don't
Sure.
know if I necessarily want that, but
That's a good point.
that's what you get with the Y cut.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it. I believe that this stooge literally took a whole packet of ham and just slapped that bitch on there because they're like, I mean, that's a thick sandwich. That's rivaling Arby's. There's some meat on there. That's insane. I mean, do we got some sort of cheese? Like I was trying to see here, do we have like some provolone or something? Like
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's on the bottom.
maybe, sure.
Ant is
I don't
just
know. I mean, this is
fucking me
definitely
up right now. This is sad to watch.
This is definitely at their parents' house because I mean, unless they just have these type of plates just laying around, which
Yeah.
maybe. All right. Clearly, I didn't read the article because I'm a stooge and I just don't do that. Here's what we all came to see, and it's not the pass rushing Joe that you thought you wanted, but it's what you needed. Micah Parsons goes one-on-one with a sumo wrestler, and I'm not talking fat bastard because then
All
things get
right.
a little crazy because of his favorite movie.
Yeah.
You know. So right now, I need every single team in the NFL to try to sign this gentleman
Yeah, let's get him involved.
because he just took on the bull rush and just stayed
Stuffed
with him. So maybe might need to get this guy contracted and kind of maybe the Eagles have him just for a package on
Yeah,
third down
just
again.
for Micah Parsons package.
And the rest of the time he can sit on the sidelines, you know, eat some
Eat some
Skittles,
hot dogs. Yeah,
Sure.
chill.
chill with Big Dom.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, he just. I would like to see a video though. I didn't see a video of how CJ fared. I'm not
Probably not
expecting-
well.
I mean, he might have got planted on his ass. That
Yeah.
might be. They might have disrespected him and just picked him up and then just put him down like a child.
Yeah.
I mean, but then they did get rough in the passer, so checkmate. But he does get his revenge. Now, some might say that was the clay on this guy back of his legs. That shit
Go to shit
He
his pants.
took a nasty. Just
Possibly.
might have cut one too soon. You know,
Yeah.
might have pinched one off too soon. Left the rosebud. Those usuals. Yeah, I mean,
Not bad.
it's not the content I thought I was gonna see, but I mean, can't say I wasn't entertained.
Yeah, I'm glad I saw it.
I'm not 100% sure what these guys are doing, but they're idiots, so we're here for it. Not sure the name of the game.
What are these masks?
I have no idea. I don't know what is going on. Is this what
Dang.
COVID brought about?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, he's locked on right now. He might have a aimbot. I mean, we're dancing. Nope. Bang. Oh, you think I'm gonna get it? Bang. Just keep breaking on his head. Bang. Oh. I don't know if through like the nose hole he could see.
Yeah,
'cause
he
started
had to been able to
tracking
see
him,
because he was
so-
locked in. He was not missing.
No, he was hitting him.
That was aimbot right there.
That's
That's
some
what
good
that
shit.
was.
That's some stoogey content there. I don't know what the hell it's supposed to do for your life, but hey, you're welcome. Now here's a good battle I would like to see. Thanos versus Kratos. Who's coming out alive? I mean, which Thanos are we getting though? Like Thanos with
Does
the
Thanos
full-
get full gauntlet? If Thanos
of
gets full
massive.
gauntlet, he wins.
Yeah, because he can just snap and.
If
what
he's
you're
just
one of
like
the-
normal Thanos with his like little sword and fist, Kratos probably wins
Sure.
that. Yeah,
Sure.
I like to think.
I mean, hand-to-hand combat would be fun to watch, but I do think Kratos, if there's no Infinity Gauntlet, does edge him out. a little
Kratos
bit
probably
there.
gets him, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think Kratos gets the better of him here. Be a good battle though.
And one. And it's too good. This might be MJ reincarnated, I fear.
I mean, I don't know how this happens,
Damn.
but a man was arrested for training his dog to throw bricks at people ringing his doorbell. First of all, a lot of questions. First, how do you train a dog to throw bricks at
Yeah.
people?
They don't have thumbs, so they can't throw. Drop bricks now. All right.
Now we're talking.
My thing is like, what
Um,
if it's someone that's like actually
breaking in.
supposed to come over though? Like,
Oh, okay. Like we have a late
Yeah.
night, yeah, and then just get hit
Or
with
like, your mom's coming over to visit you,
oh, just brick.
and dog's like, I'm bricking them. So here
Get
we
bricked,
go.
kid. I mean, I need to see more. Like, how is he? Where is he throwing bricks from? Because this does like, is this the porch and he's just dropping them right here, and you're like,
Yeah.
what is happening?
Like, am I gonna see this? Because if I see this thing coming, I'm getting out the way. Like,
Sidestepping? Like, what are we? Why are we throwing bricks? How many bricks does he have too? Like, what's
yeah,
his armory
infinite
look
supply
like?
up there, or got a couple. He has to go reload.
I don't know, but he definitely looks like he likes his job.
This guy's a yoke too.
He's locked. Yeah, he's hitting you with one. This kid is gonna have a future in the NHL. I'll tell you that much. Set off. Is it that your creep? Are you gonna block that shit? Okay. Oh no, another one. Up, whoop, 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 whoop. Now you see it. Now you don't. What? How about this? Drop him.
Jeez.
Get out to yeah. Not only did I score on you, but I'm gonna beat your ass.
Casey, enough.
Oh, he's going to the NHL.
Yeah, he's ready. He's ready to square up today.
He's and if I'm
You better not
not
get in his way.
mistaken, I think he has a Carolina Hurricane shirt. So Carolina, you might want to keep this kid on your radar. Is I mean, it's red for sure, but right. Or come on, there we go. Oh,
Damn.
yeah, he's throwing haymakers. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a little kid, but he knows what. Like he's getting the form.
He's seen some fights before, for sure.
Sure. Maybe he just got, you know what, might have just finished watching the Rocky movie and he's seeing the final rounds and Rocky's just coming, bang, 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 same jab, same jab. Right there. Yeah. Oh. That's, yeah. So
That's
Carolina,
a menace right there.
keep him, I mean.
Get him in the youth system.
Seriously, get him in the farm league right now. Let's give him a chance. Got to respect this
Here
from
we go.
Ant.
That's what I'm saying.
Saying he wants the MJ comparisons to stop. He said he's the greatest of all time. I can't be compared to him. Well, your game kind of mimics him, so.
Tanya, look at them. They look similar. Look at the nose.
Good point.
There's something there.
Point.
There's something
does
there,
have-
I think.
He does have a full head of hair.
Well, it's just eventually. Maybe he'll go bald soon, though.
Oh shit. Has MJ ever had like since he got in the league? I don't think he ever had hair.
Might add a little bit.
That was a
Those
clean
first
shave.
couple.
That's a good point. I mean, because what? Ant's what? 22?
See, how old is he?
If that dude's younger than us and he's just doing this, that's just
I
disgusting.
think he is younger than us. Yeah, he's 22.
All right, I'm gonna go jump off a bridge. It's good.
Yes,
Good
good.
shot.
Like that.
He's him.
Went to University of Georgia.
Go Dogs.
Just
I mean-
5-star everything.
Jeez.
Did they even make the tournament?
I don't think they did the year he was
Oh, that was COVID.
there. Okay.
COVID, March 2020, he declared for the draft once probably,
There's nothing else.
everything was done. Yeah.
I mean, the Panthers are a league worst 31-68 under David Tepper. So you gotta think maybe we shouldn't be walking into diners and taking hats off people's heads. You know?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
read the room here, son.
I mean, can we get a win, sir? Can we buy one?
Please, one time.
You won't play Brian Burns. You're trading him for nothing, and
Yeah.
jeez. Pat Riley is an absolute savage. I mean,
For him to say that,
talking about Jimmy.
I thought, is that Jimmy trolling or is that Jimmy serious? If you're not on the court playing against Boston or on the court playing against the New York Knicks, you should keep your mouth shut. And your criticism of those teams.
The way he
Damn.
said trolling is just like kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
Wait, trolling, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean,
I don't want to see an old guy using the word trolling.
He almost does air quotes, like he's fighting it.
if you're not on the court,
No,
play-
like watch his hands. He's fighting you, like using the old
Yeah.
guy air quotes.
Facts.
Jimmy trolling.
See, like in his voice, you could hear the quotes.
Trolling.
Trolling, like a question. Trolling. I mean, I respect it from Pat. Like,
Yeah, fair
good
enough.
organization. Yeah, it's good shit. I mean, there's many reasons, but I mean, this is like something out of a cartoon. I don't know what's going on, but they said big bill, $50. You can't just do this whole magic trick here. Firecracker and house.
That's the first trick. He's doing it. Yeah.
That's not all for David Copperfield.
Yeah. Hey, this guy.
I mean,
Send this guy. If you want to resolve everything at the damn Gaza Strip, send this guy. He'll handle it. He'll handle that shit.
I'm trying to think of who it is from Looney Tunes. Who Yosemite Sam? Is this Yosemite Sam?
Could be. Yeah, could be.
I mean, he's
that's,
just.
that's a fair comparison. I'd say.
Kind of uncanny character. I mean, if you put a hat on him,
Yeah, he's
tight
looking.
jean,
Yeah,
I
I see that.
uncanny. Could also be Wyatt Earp.
that
Some,
too.
You know.
Yeah.
Could be. I mean, what's he drinking there? Corona? I mean, this guy's a legend.
Classic.
What is this, Grandpa at the cookout? And they're just like, hey, show him your special trick.
Yeah, pretty much. Every grandpa's got some sort of trick
Good point.
they can show off.
Show us your party trick. He's like, I ain't done this in 20 years. And then bang, flawless. I mean, this guy's got a point here. Park the bus. Corporate equivalent of hitting a 5-leg parlay. When you see Microsoft Teams meeting canceled. I mean, that's about as good of a parlay as you can get.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
nice.
corporate world. Like, that
You're-
is.
You're free.
Oh, you're feeling good.
You gotta love that.
You're going to be productive today. You're
Yeah,
going to get some
facts.
shit done. You don't have to deal with the Monday jokes 5 times in a row.
Yep. Same old guy getting his jokes off.
Sure. Or in my case, you're on the West Coast. People are on the East Coast. Always the joke is, are you eating breakfast? I just ate lunch. Like, we go through
Like how
this
many
little-
days are we gonna do this song and dance?
Yeah, like, okay. We understand time changes.
Yeah, thanks.
I got it. And then everybody, go around the room. How was your weekend? And then we just kind of go through and you hear about, went to Jimmy's soccer game and then Jimmy got pissed on, but we're super happy. And then all,
Yeah,
so when we don't have to do that 4 times in a row, things are nice.
that's
Things
a
are good.
plus. Yeah,
It's a great thing. Hearing about it once is fine, but when it's 4, it's like, okay, I've seen this movie. I know this movie. I don't want to watch this one again.
facts.
Or when you get to the meeting and at the end of the meeting, they say, you know what, we need to get another one on the calendar to kind of finish this up.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah,
That's the equivalent of like my parlay tonight where, Joker should go off for 30, but he's probably not going to because they're going to have to
No.
rehash.
they pulled the starter, so that was not in the game.
Oh, shit. How many
He
points did
ended
finish
with.
Not 30.
Let's see. 16.
I should have done lower. I should have.
16. Edwards. How many did you need from Edwards?
29.
You got 27.
Oh, I thought
But-
about doing under and under.
Yeah, under would have hit, but you weren't expecting a blowout. So
Oh, I wasn't. Yeah, Ant's at 27. I mean, Ant will
Yeah.
get his.
I
but
mean, if
those-
they would have had to keep playing the game, like if it was close, he for sure gets that. But I don't think Jokic gets there. They're just first
I mean, you
half was just so bad.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to get blitzed and down 61 to like 38 at
saying.
halftime. Like,
That's what I'm saying. That was crazy.
I think I
Shit on.
owe Boston Connor an apology. We, of course, we know he's a stooge. Some call him,
Sure.
big dumb dipshit. Just a Boston stooge. All of those things. The New York Post is onto something. Either they're pushing his propaganda and he's finally somebody.
Mhm.
Apparently, zoogoers are outraged to discovering panda exhibit was actually dogs dyed black and white.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
obviously,
what the hell are we
like
doing?
it just took them like this long to figure this out. This is obviously a dog.
I have not been to the zoo in a very long time, and I don't even know if I went to the panda exhibit before.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I haven't been to the zoo in a while either. That's
I don't think
fair.
I've ever seen a picture of a panda this small, even when they're babies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, something was not adding up here.
it's kind of the equivalent of like a small Samoan child. Like that
Sure.
doesn't happen.
Sure.
So you know something's up. Yeah, I mean, it's a good paint job.
Yeah, not bad.
It's clean. Maybe we should have put like a little loopy, a little more blackage in here so that we get just kind of a design instead of.
Yeah.
I mean, the eyes look like a puppy. The nose looks like a puppy. Like, there's no question that's a dog.
Yeah. I mean,
That's-
that's
The
that's
paws
as dog,
don't
that's
look.
as dog as it gets. Yeah, I mean, like I don't
look
know
at the
what
paw
I don't
difference
know
here.
what we were looking at here. Like, were we not all on the same page on this one? We're not all aligned on this.
Is this maybe a situation like from Meet the Fockers where they lost a panda and then they just spray painted a dog? They
Could've
find,
been.
yeah,
Yeah.
jinxie
Fair.
situation. Interesting. So, honestly, I would have laughed my ass off if I was at the zoo and saw this. Can't knock the hustle. It's a good point. You know what? Maybe I'm thinking about this the wrong way. Austin Connor's on it.
Yeah, he's on it.
Could have sworn pandas were real. I mean, now if we find out that birds aren't real, I mean, this guy's really gonna.
Yeah. We got bigger problems.
Good point. It's a very good point. Yeah, speaking of awkward news for some Kirk Cousins, I mean, so one of the reasons why he left the Vikings was because of their intentions to draft a quarterback high in the 2024 draft. So he said, "No problem. I'm going to go down to Atlanta. Everything's going to be good." And then they just said, "Hey, go fuck yourself. We're going to draft Penix, and you're just
We're gonna draft a quarterback actually higher than when the Vikings drafted a quarterback.
Sure.
It's insane.
I mean,
It's insane. Can't believe that shit, man.
I just refuse to believe that Arthur Blank didn't know that was the pick that was coming in. Like,
Yeah, how do you not let the owner know?
there's no way. Like, that must be for show. Like, hey, like, let's show that we're talking, so it looks like it was a
Yeah,
thing.
maybe.
Or, like, new.
I don't know.
Are they gonna?
It's
try
not a
to
good. It's
trade
not a good
Kirk?
look. That's for sure.
Do you try to move him?
Nah, I think that they said their plan. They're like, if everything goes right, then we got a quarterback. Like,
For the future.
yeah, like, guess that's what they're looking for. Wow.
I mean, I can relate with Zuma. This is how I feel today just watching the game. Or how I feel whenever I put in a prize picks.
Who can't get another kill? He can't get another kill here. Do not get this to Kyler. Do not get this to Kyler.
I watched this live. It was hilarious.
I think we should give this to Kyler.
No,
He's gonna
please,
get it.
no.
He's gonna get it. He's first. He's gonna get it. He saw him. Kyler's hunting him, Tom. Kyler's hunting him, Tom. He's gonna get him.
No, no, please, no, no, no.
I've been there. I mean,
That's tough. That's tough.
Oh no, run.
He's first. He was the one hunting him down.
Just the panic and Zuma.
That's unfortunate.
Kyler's hunting him, Tom. He's gonna get him.
No, no, please, no,
I mean, if he just runs around the corner, he might get chowed by both of them, and maybe
Yeah, maybe.
go to
Yeah.
Kyler. But
Yeah, that's a tough way to lose your picks.
Yeah, it's tough. Zuma's pretty smart though. He does like map by map, and he does a little $10. So if he wins, he gets 30, and then after a while, they just add up. Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom. That might be the move. Maybe do that instead of trying to go all for go for broke.
Yeah, one for all for one.
Sure, maybe. I mean, this goes about as well as you could think. I mean,
Yeah.
you already know what's going to
Shocker.
happen. We got Big Fat Stooge, Small Table, Crocs, not in sports mode. I believe this is this a shirt from Up? No, I don't know what's going on here. This looks like you remember that elephant book in elementary school, where he's like colored. You know what I'm talking about? He's
Oh
got, like,
yeah.
splotches on him, whatever the hell
Yep.
that thing is. That's kind of what I think we have going on here.
Okay, fair.
I mean, do you want to predict what's gonna happen? I think you know it.
I'm gonna assume he breaks the table. If I had to
Alright.
put money down, if I had to put a prize pick on it, I'd say he breaks it around the 6-second mark.
6-second mark. Okay, so we're
Yeah.
putting.
I'm going
Are we
6
throwing a
seconds.
nice little 20 on there?
I'll
or
put
a
20
little
down on
better?
that.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
A little 60 bomb. Let's see.
Oh,
I mean-
I was a little short. I was a little short on that, but damn.
I mean, he fucking toppled over. Like
It
this
was-
shit had no.
Yeah, he's
I
going
mean-
down probably around the 4.
Gotta think. The table stood no chance. I mean, he just out and then.
Yeah.
I
Get that guy
was
out of here.
Cinco de Mayo
him-
stuff for him.
Get him out of the establishment, please.
He's not built for that.
Nope.
Not a table dancer. Can't do it.
Doesn't have that dog in him.
And I love that they're playing Finito too.
I know, yeah. He was
Like,
probably
everybody's
trying to
just
get.
like,
He was probably trying to get so turned and
just watch everybody after he
Couldn't do it.
falls. It's hilarious. Watch each shit, and then everybody behind here.
Party's over.
Oh, right. Just. It gets after.
Everyone's just like, ah, well, I guess we'll get turned again.
All right. Let's go, Chief. Good shit. I mean, it doesn't get any better than. I don't even have to explain. You'll see what's going on in the video.
Symphony's going up to the roof, and they're gonna push me from below.
You might see some interesting things
They
on this
just know
guy's screen.
exactly where I'm at.
Sure. Good chow.
Sit down.
Okay, we're gonna finish kill. Nope, can't aim.
You're
Okay.
cheating.
Okay, we see him. Yep. Give me a little.
feeling about this.
Oh, you're just shit.
Nice aimbot.
Sure,
This dude's
report him
gonna
for cheating.
teabag me when he hopped around a corner and shot me in the face without missing a single shot.
I didn't know there was an
That's
emote to
kinda
go red
cheap,
card.
though.
I cannot believe people like the fact that people like this are real.
How do
are
you get
insane.
shit on like this?
Wow, they're actually cheating.
But how do you get shit? You know where he's coming from. You
I
see
know.
where he's
It's
gonna
because
be.
all the cheaters are terrible. Like they're always terrible at the game. So you can
How-
low key kind of predict them.
That's a good point.
Like you can predict them a little bit because you know that they're bad. So,
So you
they're
just
gonna
chow him because
they're gonna do shit. They're gonna do what a bot would do, and it's like either you're gonna hit the shots or you're not. Like
That's a good point. You have your best chance is ego challenge.
yeah.
I mean, this is great. Like he sees everybody. Oh yeah, they're gonna push from the bottom on top. I see it. I get shit on. All right, I'm reporting
Yeah.
for cheating.
Reporting him. Like they
Yeah.
go like, come on now.
That's crazy. Gilbert Arenas' take on Rudy Gobert missing the playoff game for the birth of his child. I don't blame him for saying that. You know, the baby will still be there after the game, so maybe we have to do our job. So I don't blame him.
I would imagine Minnesota guy. I don't know for sure. I'm not in that man's business like that.
I mean, missing this game for that baby. I see you.
It's a baby, bro. It's gonna be there when you get back. We hope.
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying the baby gonna be
Okay,
but unnecessary. The baby gonna it don't know whatever you about to think you about to do with the baby. He gonna be asleep. Need that.
I don't disagree though, because this is your job. So like,
Yeah, but like, you know,
playoff game. But if
But
it's a
if you
regular
were-
season, fine.
if you were like a normal job, you get off probably.
It's a good
They
point.
give you the day off. I think it's different if like they didn't specify on the broadcast like if she was in labor. Like if he could have played and then came back and she's not really in labor yet and he kind of just missed it because he thought that she might, then I'm like, okay, you probably could have just played
the
and then
game,
went to the
boom.
hospital straight afterward. But she probably is in Minnesota.
Yeah, I think that's
So-
why.
He should be good for the next game. Even if the kid didn't come tonight, like he should be chilling because at least he'll be in Minnesota. So,
That's a good point.
but if the baby didn't get born tonight, then you're like, oh,
Brother.
and it just gets born tomorrow. You're like, damn, we could have played and then flew back, and then I would have been there anyway. But it did not matter because they fucking choke slammed them. So
Pissed on them. I mean, if you're telling me that Reed is gonna do his defensive stuff, like yeah, you're fine. Like we'll need you for game 3. I thought their defense looked better without Rudy than they did with Rudy, which is crazy. Their help
Yeah.
rotation inside the paint was something
I think it's just
haven't-
because they were
I haven't seen in a long
faster
time.
out there.
They were.
And I think they don't need 2 big men against the Nuggets because the Nuggets it's just Jokic. So I think they almost do better with this rotation. They might just have like Jokic be on the bench and they just like whenever Anthony Towns is
Gobert.
tired, or yeah, sorry, Gobert on the bench, and whenever Cat's tired, they just
Give him a
sub him
breather.
out for another big body on Jokic, and they just do it like that.
That's a good point. Good point. Great chat. I mean, I wish I would have seen this live on the news, but I didn't know Drewski was at the level where he's just getting invited on MSNBC. Like, I didn't know it was something like.
It's a decent fallback, and the inability to adjust for the facts is highly concerning.
Well, let's
If
just
they-
say
if
the
they-
knowledge of the words are too high for me right now. So I'm gonna just say no.
See, but that's not even true. So
Wow.
you make that joke.
I'll pass on my. I have no clue what you just said. Anything.
Here's my question. If you found out that something that you were out there saying was not true, would you show remorse? Would you apologize for the fact that you
When you
had
say
lied?
remorse, you know what I'm saying?
I think it comes down to are you able to stand on facts and your own record?
Well, negotiations, right? Politics,
and we're out of time.
What is this? What is this? They had to be doing this as like a bit, kind of, right?
Bro, he just quoted exactly from 40-Year-Old Virgin when Kevin Hart is buying a stereo system. Look, you used a lot of big words there, and I don't know what you said, so I'm going to take them as offense, okay?
Yeah.
Watch your mouth. Like, he just said, I have no idea what you just
I have
said.
no idea what's going on. Yeah, why is this a thing?
I mean, hey, he's made it to the top. When you say remorse,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Okay, like, it's crazy. Lizzo dressed up as goddamn Groot for the Met Gala. I mean,
All right.
I mean, this is.
What's that girl's name that you stood?
I love the caption too from Barstool Sports. Just dude, see this and thing. Dude, see this and all they can think about is crumpling up a piece of paper and shooting it at Lizzo's dome. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm hitting a couple in the funnel here. Is there a reason why at like events when you're famous you just have to dress like a fucking dipshit?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
not
you
sure.
just,
I am not sure. Fashion doesn't really make sense to me. I can't lie.
I mean, as a girl, you can wear a nice little black dress. As a guy,
I'm
you
not,
just wear
I'm not
black
tapped into fashion. Well, typically, what is this? The Met Gala or something?
Met Gala, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a theme typically. I didn't know it was. I didn't know it was.
Avengers?
You know, crumble cookie theme. Like, yeah, I'm not really sure because she's just the girl on the right is just in like a nice
yeah,
little
it's-
shiny silver, looking nice.
Sure.
Not sure what this is.
This is like no. You know when you
I gotta help
buy
her up. She
some,
can't even frickin' walk up the stairs, fat slob.
This is like when you buy your girl some roses and there's that one rose that dies quicker than
Yeah.
everyone else, so it just shrivels up and it's just this. That's the look that I think we're going for here because the stem dies, everything is just dead quicker. Yeah, I mean I don't.
Irina!
She can barely walk up the stairs.
I gotta find it again. This looks more like the slug from Flushed Away.
Yeah, doesn't look good. This just looks like a piece of shit,
Sure, that works too.
right? Like that's what I'm getting from this.
Yeah, I think I can find the exact one too.
Okay, I mean the Met Gala theme was Garden of Time.
What does that mean?
I don't fucking.
Why can't it just be black tie? Okay, like black tie or Great Gatsby's always a great theme.
Because they're always trying to every year the designers like show off for the theme or I don't know some bullshit.
Tell you what, stop showing off if that's what you're doing. Like, let's.
Yeah, whoever made her shit is whack as fuck.
Yeah. Where is it? I mean, this kind of shows. No, I gotta find it. Hold up. It'll take me just 1 second here. It's not like anybody else has anything good to do, anyways. You got nothing better to do.
I'm just looking. I'm just scrolling through people's like outfits.
Sure.
This shit is so weird to me. That
Oh,
this
if you
is
see, who was the LSU point guard? Ben Simmons. If you see his is kind of crazy.
he's on there too.
Oh yeah.
Why is Ben Simmons at the Met Gala?
He's got a briefcase with a.
Brother, go practice.
Sure. Got a briefcase with a clock on it.
Go work on your jumper.
It's non-existent.
Go work on something. Shit.
Oh yeah, here it is.
We ain't got
Perfect.
time to be Met Galaing.
Perfect.
Found it?
There it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. That's.
I could see that.
I mean, you tell me if I'm failing the comparisons here.
That's
think
spot
I
on
am.
to me.
I mean,
That's spot on.
That's just yeah.
OBJ was at the Met Gala. Thank you, Odell. Thank you so much for your
He just
service.
joined the Dolphins actually, so he won't be getting a ring again this year. He's decided to just go with every single possible flashy team and hope for the best. I mean, okay, Tactical Rab is just now glazing Snoopy.
Snoopy, I think there's an argument to say they've made a good decision keeping this guy. Look at this series against Optic, 115 kills from Snoopy. This guy is the truth. He's talented. Shotzi who, brother? 101? Talk about 150.
Okay.
I think he's got to be trolling, right?
I hope to God he is, because we're comparing.
He's got to be trolling.
At least Shotzi knows the damn rotations. Sometimes he's botsy. He makes a play and you're like, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even know what hill Snoopy's going to.
Snoopy's just running.
He might just run back to P1 at P5 before rotation. He's just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to early rotate. I'm going to rotate before 60 seconds. That's how quick I'm going to get there.
15, baby. Almost 21,000 damage. Dashi breaks the record, and Snoopy's in there doing the damage. Now, look.
Still dead last, 0-5.
Yeah, he might be dead last. And sure,
Dead last.
sometimes he doesn't make the best plays. But I do think keeping Snoopy has been endorsed, which I know sounds ridiculous because they've dead last in the league. But I think that...
I don't think he's trolling. That's the scary part.
I don't know. They could be doing like a segment. I don't know. Where like you got to like they give you a prompt and then one guy picks
you
one
gotta
side, one guy
argue
picks
it.
the other side. Maybe. That's the only thing. I mean, I don't
watched
necessarily
this,
think that they made the wrong decision in keeping Snoopy. Like I feel like it's like
I just think they should have kept Austin. Like he would
Yeah,
teach him
but
how
they
to play
weren't-
correct mod.
yeah, maybe, but like it seemed like that was either it's you choose me or you
Yeah,
choose Snoopy,
me or him.
and they're picking Snoopy. So I feel like Slasher gave them the ultimatum of like, hey, either you're rolling with me because I want to get a new guy in here to replace Snoopy, and Boston's like, well, Boston is definitely set on Snoopy, and they don't want to like drop Snoopy, see him go to another team that develops him, and then he starts frying, and they're like, holy shit, we just trolled.
That's a good point.
That's what
But
they
you
don't
didn't
want. They don't
have
want to
to
do what the
do it.
Clippers did, and they let Shea Gilgeous-Alexander
Shea.
go, and now he's just fucking MVP. And they're like, wait a second, like we could have just had him. We had
Yeah,
him the whole time, and we let him go.
I didn't really understand that trade from the beginning because even when it happened, I was like, hey, Paul George is good, but like
Yeah, it's
SGA
'cause
was
they were
still
trying
frying
to-
at that time. Like he
Yeah.
was developing pretty quick.
They were trying to load it up, and now they're out of the playoffs, and the Thunder were the #1 seed. So
Sam
there you go.
Presti. I think Sam Presti still has like 9 first-round picks too. That guy's
Yeah.
it's crazy.
They've made the correct decision, sticking with Snoopy.
I don't need to hear anymore. I'm done. I don't need more. This is crazy. Someone said our kicker looks like Neville Papperman from iCarly. I mean,
Yeah, I could see it.
yeah, I mean, yeah, if you just,
Yeah, I see it.
yeah, I mean, yep.
Shout out Will
That's-
Reichard.
It's a
I
sweet
love
little.
him, points leader, most points scored in
Oh,
Alabama
shit.
history.
It's a pretty sweet ceiling fan too.
Yeah, not bad.
Not a bad situation.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean that. I mean Neville Papperman. Maybe he's got a leg. You don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe.
Yeah, I'd like an
literally from the game.
explanation on what's going on here because Ant Edwards got a tech for staring at a player after he dunked on him. He said, "Hey, you know, I own you," type shit. And then Mike Malone. It's one thing to chew out a ref. He walks all the way from his bench to the baseline.
I know. I was watching. It was crazy.
And you know, sometimes you can't read the lips. We could read that perfectly. He said, "What the fuck was that?" And then he walks to the ref and then tells the ref, "Get the fuck out of my face." So I'm not really sure why we didn't get a
I'm not sure
technical.
how he didn't get teed up. If I'm Anthony Edwards standing there, I'm talking shit too to the coach. Like, you suck, you loser.
Team shit.
Yeah, that's what I would have been saying. Then he would have got pissed at me, give him a tag, say ya.
No,
You're
they
out,
give
buddy.
you a tag and then you still win by 40, and you're like,
Yeah, still doesn't even matter.
I mean, the only reason he didn't get a tag is they're in Denver, right? Like that has to be. And they're the reigning
Yeah,
champs. so you
maybe.
give 'em-
Maybe they just gave him a chance to not, you know, be pissed.
I don't even understand what the like why he was so mad. Like, I mean, Ant hit the contact, bounced off him, got the layup up before his feet hit the ground. Like,
Yeah,
what are we
I'm not sure.
losing it for?
Not sure what we're doing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That was stupid. That's all we got for you. That's all you need, really. We showed you Lizzo, which we apologize. Might have been disturbing images. I might have
I
to
mean,
put
you
some
know,
in
we
the-
got to chuck her in there
I mean-
sometimes, here or there.
That's a lot to chuck in. That's
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
All right. So
Whole lot of.
maybe the word of advice is if you see some protests going on, ask how many SEC championships that they have. See
Sure.
if we can kind of get some stats going. If you go to the Met Gala, you're gonna dress like a dipshit.
Sure.
Just embrace it. Oh, we didn't talk about the roast of Tom Brady. I don't know if you saw a little
I
bit
didn't
of
really
it.
watch a lot of it, to be
see any clips about
honest.
it?
I saw a few clips, but not like too many though.
Okay.
Not
Okay,
too
we
many.
could save that.
Yeah, there were
some
some.
Thursday, and we can kind of.
Yeah, we can go through. I've seen
Go back.
some that are pretty crazy, but
Hey, Bill was in his bag. I'll give him that.
Bill was
Little
cooking.
precursor.
He was cooking
Bill
shit
was-
up.
Oh, Bill. Bill might never coach again. He might
I
have.
hear you, Bill. I hear that
He
shot.
might end up in the booth somewhere. He's pretty
Nice
funny.
shot, Bill.
Nice shot, Bill.
Good shot, Bill.
Alrighty, folks. We will see you on the next one.
All right.
Deuces.
Peace.